Poverty is a mindset, especially if you're poor. If you're poor in a poor community like Germantown, Kensington, Philadelphia, at the end of the day, you're responsible for making that community better or worse. I mean, especially when I go into Philadelphia, into like Fern Rock or Olney Transportation Center, there's homeless people begging for money, begging for change. Don't get me wrong; these homeless people are very, for say, friendly homeless people compared to like a city like San Francisco, um, down in the Bay Area, down there, where the homeless people may, for say, attack you. You're walking by, and the homeless person wants to attack you and take all your money. That I don't think that happens as much in Philadelphia as people think, but freak it. When I was talking to this girl in Philadelphia, she was telling me this insane story in Kensington where this guy, a homeless guy, went up to her friend, and get this, the homeless person literally punched her straight in the face. Her friend, that was, I think, crying because she just broke up with her boyfriend, or I think husband at the time. But get this, the homeless person literally punches her friend straight in the fucking face, and then punches her, and then it turns into all scale brawl between all of them of what she said. And then she was calling the police while she was running away. And this happened in the park in Kensington. So hearing that story, I'm like, how's that like change from the person begging for money to the homeless person punching your friend in the face? Because that's terrifying. That's signs of a poor community, not just poor money wise, but poor mindset wise. How can we allow this person to be? And I think she said her friend was on drugs. Oh, no, 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 not her friend. The homeless person was on drugs when she punched her friend in the face. So hearing that, it's pretty unbelievable that that would happen in America, at least. And when I look at the news and the stuff happening around America, I'm pretty much applaud or freaked out of the stuff that's actually going on in our country. And having a more not poor mindset, but a wealthy mindset is that you can fix these communities like Kensington, Germantown, Upper Darby, fixing these communities that are ruined and struck by the poverty that the violence, the gun violence, and all this other stuff that may go down in the city of where you may live. But if you're wondering, okay, let's just say since 2020, since the riots and all that happened, where there was like civil unrest and it was just so disorganized. That's a mindset of people that are angry. People are angry at a lot of stuff in life. People are angry with how much they pay for rent, how much inflation is going up. Inflation is skyrocketing while our wages are staying the same. We can at the end of the day complain about this all we want, but what's going to fix our community is having a wealthy mindset. Just like, for say, Martin Luther King had a wealthy mindset that he was going to change the world. You know, so having that different mindset in this world, that like I'm going to fix Kensington. You know, don't talk about it. Be about it. Be about fixing Kensington. Don't just talk the talk. You gotta walk the walk. Because a lot of these politicians are just talk the talk, and they're they're talk the talk, but they won't walk the walk. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. You know, they talk about all this stuff that the economy is the best economy in the world. I don't think anybody believes that. And if you believe that, I'm not saying you may be a fool or not a fool, but just look around. Just look around, open your eyes, and see, visualize that people are working for $15 an hour when rent costs $1,400. So let's just say you make $15 an hour times 40 hours a week if you work 40 hours. Now, what does that equal? 15 times 40. So 15 times 40. See, I can't do basic math. You know, that's what the school system uh, brought down to us. That I can't do 15 times 40 right now. So 40 times 15, I think that's like 400 or like $500. So let's say $500. I don't know if that's true or not. Leave a comment below of if you know how much 40 times 15 is. So let's just say it's $500 a week times 4. That's $2,000 minus taxes. They take 20% taxes, so that can be more like what number is that? Like 1,000 is 700 something. And let's just say your rent is 1,400. So if your rent is 1,400 and you're only bringing in 1,750 gross profit, then you're left with only $350. And let's say your car payment's $350. I know this car payment of this car is $450. So let's just say your car payment is $350. So 1,700. No. 1,750 minus 1,400 equals 350. 350 minus 350. Now you're left with no money. Now you gotta buy food. Now you need insurance. So you need insurance. You need food. So let's say you're under the hood of you go negative $500. So you go negative $500 a month. Now let's say you put that on credit card, and you keep putting it on credit card, keep putting on your money on credit cards because you can't pay. You can't. You're left with no money every single month. You keep doing it. Keep doing it. You know, putting that money on credit cards. Now let's just say that happens for so long, and now you're in a crisis. Now you're in a complete emergency crisis where you're going bankrupt because you keep putting money on your credit card, not making enough, and that's wrong. That's really wrong. So that's the people that are making $15 an hour. You know, let's say a $5 difference may change some stuff. See, I don't know. I don't know if $5 difference really changes anything or not. Maybe a little bit with taxes, but at the end of the day, you still left with the almost same amount of money. So you're left with pretty much no money, with credit card debt. So you have to have that wealthy mindset, like, hey, I'm not making enough gross profit. I'm not making enough gross profit to cover my bills. I'm not making enough money to pay the minimums of my bills, and that's the saddest part. That um, and I looked at I was watching the news recently, all these tech layoffs, tens of thousands of tech layoffs, and that is the lowest unemployment rate ever. So when you say that, what's the lowest unemployment ever? Is that because everyone has part-time jobs that are making $15 an hour, or they're not just that, but if everyone has all these part-time jobs and they're like, we have the lowest unemployment ever in the United States of America. You see, we're not in a recession. The Jerome J. Powell says we're not in a recession. We have lowest unemployment in the world. Who the hell believes that? Who the fuck believes that? Not me. I don't believe that. I believe we have possibly going into the worst economy we have ever had ever with $34 trillion of debt. But like I say, you have to have that wealthy mindset that you're going to turn your situation around. So if that's working two jobs, I become one, maybe you resell stuff and you become a social media influencer, or you have two jobs and that just makes enough money, and then you invest some money in Bitcoin or Ethereum, or invest your money in Tesla stock or whatever you like to invest in long term to beat inflation, because at the end of the day you have to beat inflation no matter what. No matter what, you have to beat inflation. Well, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're on YouTube and Instagram. Follow me, and if you're on X, follow me as well. I'm gonna try to do some live streams eventually, but we'll see. Thanks for watching.